So my shit is inside out, but it's okay. We're not gonna worry about that today. But anyway, um, we're just gonna get into it. Um, I wanted to say first of all that use your own discernment. Um, Tarot is not the the all in the end and all be all. Like it's not set in stone. It's your own free will. If it does resonate and you're going through this kind of energy that I happen to be talking about, then it's meant for you, and you use your own judgment, your own free will to decide what you want to do. You know, that's why I don't like to do signs, like readings, like for signs, because I'm not an, how do you say it, astrologer. I don't know about astrology that much. I only know about my own, astrology. That's Aquarius. I was always, I've always been told that Aquarius was my only sign. And I've always felt confused, but understood it. Like how detached I was. Like growing up in childhood, I was always so quiet and stuff like that. Always very quiet. Like, very quiet. But the thing is that I'm shy. I've always been like that. I always second guess myself. Depending on the people I am around or, influenced by, depending on the environment, I let my true offense, my true self come out. My authentic self. But I remember my mom asking me one time, like, "Do you tell your friends that I hit you?" Be like, "No, what the heck?" Weird question, mother. She would say, like, all your friends' moms, or like one of your friends' moms, asked me if I hit you, if I have a heavy hand on you, if I discipline you. Someone like, like asking me how I discipline you and stuff like that. And she always said, like, "No, I don't hit my kids." I don't hit my kids. And my mom asked, like, why? Like, because she's so quiet. Like, so polite, so quiet, so very well mannered. Like, just. That's just how I've always been like that. And that's the thing with me. I've always been able to read the room, and I would be able to turn my personality on and off. And it only happened when, like, I was with, like, around adults. Like, when I was around adults, I would, I knew to tone it down. And then when I was with my friends, I would be wild and crazy and stupid, like a total klutz. You know, mean, that's why the previous reading, I named it Random Read. You know, it's just a random message, you know, that happened to come up for me, that I was able to interpret it. And then, you know, I recorded it, and then I was like, you know what, I don't think I interpreted it that well. I could have said it, I could have said this and that and this. I'm like, there's always a situation like that, like in an argument or in reconciliation or anything. Like, oh, I should have said this, I should have said that. In a fight, oh, I should have said this to this person. Like, oh, you know, I was gonna say this, but I didn't say it because there was so much that I wanted to say, but just didn't come out. It just, nothing comes out how you want it to go, you know? It's just life. But right here I already got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Magician in the upright. And the Five of Pentacles just popped out. It's a weird message that I'm getting. Because, you know, the Six of Pentacles in the upright, it's someone giving, you know, giving to a situation or giving, you know, charity. You know, giving your loaf of bread to those who need it the most. But right here, like I said, it came out in the reverse. And then the Magician, you know, is somebody being in their power. Having all the elements. Having everything, you know. Having the mental clarity, having the pentacle, the money, the abundance of love, of just, you know, just. I got this snake, shedding skin, transformation. Or what's it called when you like shed skin? It's not transformation, it's shedding of the old skin. What does that mean? What? Yeah. And then the Five of Pentacles is somebody feeling left out, somebody feeling kicked out. Seven of Swords and the High Priestess wanted to come out. Like they wanted to fall out, but then they didn't. They kind of stayed in my hand because I moved my hand too fast. It's a lot of pentacles, so it could be about work. Yeah, that's what I was getting. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse is stinginess. Assistance is given with resentment, getting ripped off. A deal should be called off. A request for help is denied. Trouble accepting help from others. The showy hypocrite is exposed. Exhaustion brought on by a life lived in constant service of others, giving or spending more than intended. You know, the showy hypocrite is exposed, you know, like when people, I don't like to talk bad about anybody, but you know, those people that be on their phones recording themselves giving to charity. You know, some people do that just for clout. Don't do that. Do it out of your, if you're gonna do it from your you know, the well-being of others and from your heart, pure intention, then all right. But like, what homeless person wants to be recorded and then be put on internet? Yeah, think about the other person too. Don't just think about yourself. Think about the other person too. And did they want to be on camera? Did they want to be on the internet? Did they want, you know? I don't know. That 11:11 when I said that. I don't know why. In the magician, that's somebody in their power, right? Somebody that has everything. But when you're surrounded with the Six of Pentacles, you know, somebody being showy, somebody not wanting to give, but they're giving anyway because they have to. Don't do it because you have to. So the Five of Pentacles, like I said, is focusing too much on the physical condition inhibits spiritual awareness. A door is closed. The limits, ailments, and needs of physical body, emotional distance, lack of charity, poverty, and need, distillation, lovers kept apart due to circumstance or fate, being shunned. One feels shut out, lack of compassion, cold weather. There is certainly no path. One door that leads to what one seeks, they must forge a new approach. I mean, look how all these people look. They're getting like kicked out with dogs. Send the dogs. Send the hounds. From, what's it called? The Simpsons? What's his name? And the Magician is the major arcana. Like I said, that's someone with power. The Magician represents spiritual energy being poured into physical form. It's action, it's confidence, it's ability, it's ambition, it's putting one's resource and abilities to good use. Is the magical arts. A person who practices magic and ambition, confidence, and confident individual, drawing strength from the realm of spirit, from other unseen sources. Opportunity is afoot if one takes action to seize it. Applying one's spiritual and magic practice in everyday life. The will of higher self. And look at what I have. I have the Five of Wands here. I don't know why. 5-5. Ace of Swords and the Fool. And then this energy is all obviously Capricorn. This is all like Earth energy because of Pentacles, or this has to do with money. You know. And it does say help is denied, so I don't know if someone is trying to get a loan or a grant, or I mean, seeing that, you know, we just got of everybody getting the stimmy, you know, so I don't know, maybe that's what it is. Any more messages? I was gonna sage too, I forgot. But I usually don't sage if I don't have the window open. If I don't have the window open, I don't sage. I don't know if it's cold outside still. Because today is so cold. Nothing wants to come out. I don't know why this reminds me of a bank. Like, this is the vault, and this is, you know, the lock. I don't know why I'm getting that. Nothing wants to come out. I'm gonna have to clarify these two cards, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles, with these other cards. But yeah, like I said, you know, I don't know. I mean, I know some of the signs, like Leos. I know Leos and Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, some Cancer, Libra, a little bit of Pisces, because I'm a Pisces myself, Pisces moon. Yeah, nothing else to come out. We got the Queen of Pentacles here though. Talking about Pisces. Speaking of Pisces, so I'm gonna shuffle one time and then see what the six. I'm gonna clarify these three cards. What's the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse? Why is the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse, Spirit? Oh, it's three cards. I don't know how to. That's weird. I don't know if it has to do with legal matters, but we got the Justice card here. Legal issues. And I was thinking that too. I just didn't want to say it because I was like, it's a loan. I was thinking help, maybe a lawyer. But we got the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Justice upright, and the Four of Cups. They came out like this. So the Eight of Cups is usually someone walking away from their feelings. But in the upright, let's see. Yeah. Eight of Cups is someone walking away from romantic interest or your feelings, or you know, but in the reverse is a past relationship is re-examined. Old emotions and memories come back to the forefront. Emotional stress that can be avoided. Hastency is moving on. Emotional uncertainty, guilt, or other unresolved emotion holds court into the into their present situation. See, and the previous reading that I did was about guilt too. The Fool. The Fool and the Upright is somebody, you know, going for their you know, being that free spirit, you know, going for what you want, letting go of the ego, living in the moment, you know, taking risks. But since it's in the reverse, it says a sudden awareness or a realization, hesitation. See, there's a lot of hesitancy. Why? See, there's hesitancy in moving on. Like there's too much hesitation that's going on here. So it's like having one foot in and one foot out. Why? Falling down. A warning of approaching danger. A warning that your current course of action is unwise. See, and this is going into the justice too. Maybe someone went, somebody, I don't know how to explain it. Somebody jumped the gun they jumped too fast into the situation of maybe getting into legal matters, or because of justice in court action, legal matter, and fairness, overcoming adversities, doing what is right, a warning of retribution, good judgment, carefully weighing a decision. I'm sorry if I'm mumbling and murmuring. I'm just under my breath. Sorry. 4 Cups. And 4 Cups. We had that in the previous reading too. An offer is extended, but this time is in the upright. An opportunity is unnoticed or actively ignored. Boring and over analyzing cause one to miss out on one real and present possibilities. Thoughtfulness, contemplation. So the reason why somebody's not giving to a situation, or the reason why somebody doesn't want to but they feel like they have to, is because they're going through legal matters. Like they feel they need to hold out because they're going through some stuff, or they feel like they're going through some karma and they feel they have to hesitate, because these 2 cards both indicate hesitation to, like, they're scared to face their karma, you know, and they're gonna miss an opportunity because they're not going right. I'm surprised the Chariot is not here, but the Chariot wouldn't be here because you're not moving. That's the thing. You're hesitating. You're overlooking a situation and you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there. You're not giving to the situation. You're just sitting there, just like, we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna sit here. I'll have one foot in and one foot out. Either in a relationship or in a working situation, or maybe this weird. But you got the Magician here. It's weird. This is the second time that I get like you know, a really good card like the Magician came out, and then surrounding the Magician is just really like questionable, you know, which is weird. So I don't know if this Magician is the one that's going through these court matters, these legal issues. Because we got 11, and the Magician is 1. 1, 1, 1. Let me clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Can you clarify this 5 of Pentacles? Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Why is the energy of the 5 of Pentacles here? Spirit. It looks like somebody wants to put effort, because this is the effort card, you know, somebody putting work into a situation, putting effort into a situation. But then we have the Hangman here, just waiting. It's weird. So we have the Hermit in reverse and the 2 of Wands in reverse. So what I get here is somebody wants to come out of isolation, or somebody went through an isolation, this period of isolation. The Hermit is someone who goes through soul searching, who you know, goes within, shining the light on the truth, you know, like, yeah, the star right there, the lantern, seeing the truth in oneself, and, you know, but it's still in isolation, solitude, contemplation, you know, but it's in the reverse, so it's not finding what you seek. Desolation. See, there's the desolation again. Didn't I read that in another description? Depression, giving up a search, intense loneliness, feeling uncomfortable, looking in the wrong place. The hermit should step out of the night of. The hermit should step out for a night on the town. What? Did I read that right? Okay. The hermit should step out for a night on the town. So somebody needs to come out of isolation and waiting, because we have the 2 of Wands here, but it's in the reverse. That I got it with the, I think I showed you guys, it came out like this. Well, it was the Hermit in front, and then the 2 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands in the upright is someone waiting, you know, waiting for the ships to come, I guess, you know. But like, didn't I say that 1 foot in and 1 foot out, like wanting to go, but you're like, I can't, like something's holding you back, you know. So it says right here, a discontent, an outward success but inner unhappiness. But we have here in the reverse. Let me start with that. Lingering, deep-rooted dissatisfaction. resignation, putting one's own needs and desires as a last priority in order to retain an appearance of success or to perpetuate a mark of benevolence. A failured endeavor. A divided house cannot stand. A lack of personal fulfillment can no longer be ignored. A contradiction in one's actions and thoughts gets the better of them. So yeah, you're still waiting, I guess. But yeah, it says our spiritual growth will be attained through honoring one's true motivations. So I guess you feel like you got all the tools, but you don't have the motivation to do it because you feel shut out. In dissatisfaction. Oh, this reading is turning really deep really quick. I'm gonna use this deck for advice. We're 32 minutes in. I mean, because we got Pentacles and we got the Magician here, so that's somebody, I guess, who's financially stable, who's able to give to a situation but doesn't want to, but it's able to. But it feels like what was the clarification that damn, I forgot. But I did say something about like not wanting to get into the situation because they're hesitant. It was the Fool reverse. And what else? Damn, that's all I remember. Or it was because of legal matters, because they have a yeah, it's a weird message. We got the star here for hope. Star card is, we got judgment. So the star card is the card of hope. It says you have always been given to others with no reservation, but the world's cruelty has cast a shadow of doubt and despair on your soul. But now that the star has appeared to you, it is time for hope. This card's shining a light is a potent of faith, inspiration, and generosity. You are truly blessed. Regain your motivation. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I said. There's no motivation. Didn't I say that like somebody has no motivation? Like they're hesitant. They feel like their lack of, because there's something that this magician is looking for but can't find with the hermit. Remember, seeking but can't finding. And then with the Two of Wands, you know, no dissatisfaction and giving to others and putting up a brave face and helping others. You know, helping others. Maybe that's why you don't want to, because you just feel just very maybe down in the dumps with no hope. And the advice that since I did say I'm using the card as an advice, the deck as an advice, you know, it's telling you to have hope. I do wanna pull from this, shuffle, because I did get this from work and I've been excited to use it. I already used it in my previous video, but I do want to use it again. I didn't really use it, I just used it at the end because I haven't really gotten familiar with it. I've been wanting to see the Lord of the Rings, see what's about and stuff like that. I never seen it. Don't be offended. But I seen them at work and I got them and I copped them. You know, I was like, they're mine. There's been other tarot decks that have been coming through at work and I'm like, I'm gonna get them. And then somebody gets them and I'm like, oh my god, what the heck? What's cool? What's cool? You know, I remember having this dream. And I remember telling my boyfriend about it. I had this dream that I had my tarot decks. They were mine though, I think. And I brought them with me to this place where they call the Cerro de Tepeyac, where they have the Virgin Mary, the Virgen de Guadalupe, and I believe it's here in Illinois and in Rosemont, I believe. And I was having this dream that I was there and I had my cards and I was like trying to like bless them or something like that. I'm blessing them and I wanted to grab them right away and just take them with me because I don't know, like I felt this, like I had to, like I was hesitating, but like I had to be quick, you know. I was like, I wanted to be quick. Like my heart was telling me, like, go for the cards already, grab them already. But something was telling me, it's like, no, stop. And I hesitated and I was like, whoa. And I just stopped and I was just like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. But I haven't gotten familiar with these cards. But I did, the 8 of coins. See, we're getting a lot of coins here. Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, sorry if that bothers you or if that cringed you or made you cringe. That cringed you. Okay. 8 of Coins scale, especially the application of knowledge from study, books, teachers, using one's knowledge in order to fulfill one's life and serve others, craftsmanship, professionalism. I don't know why the word wouldn't come out. The skilled healers work assiduously, Famarmir's injured body. So I don't know if somebody is a healer, like a worker, a healer. I'm getting a weird message out of this, but this is personal, like my own personal. you know, having the skill, but not applying them. Because there's no motivation. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why. And look at the Eight of Pentacles here. Did I show it to you guys? We got like a dead person here. He's injured. He's like band-aid up, and then we have like the, I would say it's not the medical sign. What is it? Is it an atom? Or is it yeah, I don't know. It's like having the skill but not putting them into work because you feel you have so much going on. Like, it's kind of like, oh, like I could go get my license for massage therapy anytime I wanted, but it's because I have X, Y, and Z excuses, you know? That's what I'm getting. And that's kind of like a slap in the face for me, kind of, you know? Not using your own skills and your own ability, all your resources, everything you studied, and putting them into work. The tarot cards would do that to you. They would just like slap you, like, get your shit together. Well, so that's what I got. You know, I'm probably, you know, people get booty hurt with the truth, you know. Just like how, I'm not trying to say, you know, like in the Rihanna song, or Lemons, where it says, the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And it's true, you know, like sometimes you need somebody to tell you your truth, to slap you around a little bit and tell you, you know, like, get your shit together. You know? And if that's tarot cards, if that's me telling you in this video that you gotta get your shit together, that you have everything you got, you have everything in your hands. You're alive, you're breathing, you have 2 hands, 2 legs, and 2 eyes, and a mouth to speak your truth. And if you don't have any, if you're missing appendages, I'm sorry, I know how it feels. I have one bad knee and it has slowed me down completely, you know. I've been limited too. And I guess one could get into the victim mentality and feeling so like the world is out to get them. I can't do this. I have to do this. I can't do that. I have to do this. You know, having to do everything alone, or feeling like you have to do everything alone. You're not the only one. If you feel that way, you're not the only one feeling that way. And sometimes, like I said in the previous video, you know, only control and take matters into your hands with things that you can, you know. What's out of your control, don't stress over it. And if you feel like you are, you have to center yourself and ask yourself, like, why am I stressing myself over this? Oh, it's because of this. Well, why? And that's called, what is it called? Recession, you know. Scientology does that, where like it brings your awareness to things, every situation, like any situation, experience, or life, or feeling, or whatever. It brings your awareness to it, and then you're aware of it, and then you're like, okay, when you're aware of it, when you're aware of your own faults or virtues or anything, you're at peace with oneself, you know. You don't have to be judging other people or mouthing bad to anybody, because you know your own worth, you know your own value, you know your own faults and virtues, and where you could apply your, you know, your noggin. But sometimes it's better said than done. I mean, I've gone through it, and I've been in the slumps. I could relate to that. You know, not so long ago, shoot, like 3 months ago, I was going through some hard stuff. But it was more like of a mental thing, like so badly I just wanted to say like fuck it all, you know, just F it all, just I don't give a F about anything or anyone. I'm just gonna do whatever the hell I want, not caring about what other people think or say. Like, yeah, you can still do whatever you want, but you still have to be aware of your own actions, you know? Your actions have consequences. And just like a real king or a real god would say, you know, like, I have the power and I have the might, you know, as a god. I have the might to smite and to kill, but I'm smart enough to know that I don't have to. I don't have to do that. I'm better than that, you know? I'm gonna show them by being quiet, and their own actions are gonna show, you know, the real true, you know, the real true colors of people, you know? You don't have to stoop down to anybody's level. You don't have to, I don't know. Like I said, a king and a god was saying, you know, I have the power to do this and that, but having the awareness and the knowledge to know that, you know, that's not the right thing to do. It's always easier to do bad things, but it's harder to do the right thing. You know, and that's why we have that will. We have the will to do what we want. Why it says in the Bible, you know, God gave us the will to do what we want. You know? There's always hope. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that because I've gone through a lot of things. I mean, I'm sure somebody has gone through worse than me. More or less than others. That doesn't matter. It's everybody's own perspective in life. You're not living my life and I'm not living yours. So there shouldn't be any judgment. Well, I hope you liked the reading and resonated. If you liked the reading, please give it a like, subscribe, write in the comments if it resonated. And let me know if I could do anything better to make the readings better. Oh my god. I think I'm peeling skin. I'll try to do a sign next. I don't know what sign I'm gonna do next. You know what? I'm gonna shuffle. I'm already 15 minutes in, but it's okay. Whoever stuck to the end, I love you. If you love me, if you don't, I still love you. So, I'm gonna shuffle and pick a card. I'm gonna shuffle and then pick a card. For the next tarot card reading, for which sign I should do next, I'm gonna do earth, water, air, or fire. Okay, I can't do a specific sign like Aries or you know, Pisces. I can't do those yet. You know, I'm not well rounded yet. Maybe I am, but it's just maybe that's what's speaking to, you know, the magic arts, the healing. Because spiritual healing is very needed. You know, you could have the mental healing, and the physical healing, but you also need the spiritual, the awareness. Alright, so I'm gonna pick a card for the next tarot video coming up next. We're gonna do Earth, alright? See ya.